Our topic is our Earth and our solar system. So we will cover some topics in this like stars, planets, the solar system, satellite, dwarf planets, asteroids and gravity. Stars. The heavenly bodies that twinkle are called stars. Stars have their own light. The sun is a star. It is closer to us than any of the other stars. Hence, it appears big and brilliant. In its bright light during the day, we cannot see other stars. Next one is planets. The heavenly bodies that do not twinkle are called planets. Planets do not have light of their own. They get light photograph of Earth taken from a man-made satellite from the stars. Planets revolve around a star even as they rotate around themselves. The solar system. Our Earth, our Earth is a planet. It gets its light from the sun. It moves around the sun. Its movement around the sun is called the revolution of the Earth. Besides Earth, there are 7 other planets that revolve around the sun. They are Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Every planet in the solar system revolves around the sun along a specific path. This path is known as that planet's orbit. The sun, which is a star, and the planets that revolve around it are together called the solar system. Besides the planets, the solar system also includes various other heavenly bodies. Let's see other heavenly bodies in the solar system. Satellites. Some heavenly bodies revolve around planets. These are called satellites. Satellites to get their light from the sun. We see the moon at night. It revolves around the earth, hence it is called a satellite of the earth. Most of the planets in the solar system have satellites. The planets revolve around the sun along with their satellites. Dwarf planets. There are some smaller heavenly bodies that revolve around the sun. They are called dwarf planets. Of these, the most well known is Pluto. Dwarf planets revolve independently around the sun. They have an orbit of their own. Asteroids. Between the planets Mars and Jupiter, there is a band of numerous small heavenly bodies. They are called asteroids. Asteroids also revolve around the sun. Compared to the sun, other heavenly bodies in the solar system are much smaller. The moon is closest to the earth. That is why it appears to be so big, although it is actually very much smaller than the sun. A diagram of the solar system is given below. In it, you see the sun in the center, the heavenly bodies that revolve around it and their orbit. The planets, satellites, dwarf planets, and asteroids are all part of the solar system. Gravity. All heavenly bodies exert a force of attraction or pull on one another. This force is called the gravity. The sun exerts a gravitational pull on the planets, whereas the tendency of the planets is to move away from the sun. As a result of these two forces, a planet keeps revolving around the sun at a fixed distance in a fixed orbit. In the same way, satellites revolve around their planets. So, in which direction do these things fall? Leaves, flowers, fruit from a tree, rocks that comes loose from a hillside, rain falling from the sky. So due to the earth gravity, all things on the earth remain on it. Even if we throw something upward with great force, it finally falls down to the ground. People have always been curious
will
about
cover
the heavenly bodies in the
some topics in this,
sky.
like
They have
stars,
always
planets, the
wanted to
solar
reach them.
system,
However, to
satellite,
send some
dwarf
object from the
planets,
Earth into space, it must be
asteroids, and
given
gravity.
a power against the force of gravity. Rocket technology or space launch technology is used for that purpose. One of the Diwali firecrackers is called rocket.
Stars.
It is
The
packed with
heavenly bodies
explosive
that
substances.
twinkle are called
The
stars.
explosives burn
Stars have their own light. The
rapidly
sun
and
is
produce a
star.
lot of
It is
energy.
closer
The
to
design
us
of the
than
rocket
any of the
is
other
such
stars.
that the
Hence, it
firecracker
appears
is
big
pushed
and
in a
brilliant
certain
in
direction
its
at a great
bright
speed.
light.
Very
During the
powerful
day, we
rockets
cannot
are
see
used to
other
send a
stars.
spacecraft into space. A tremendous
Next one
quantity
is planets.
of
The
fuel is
heavenly
burned
bodies
in
that do not
rockets so that
twinkle are called
spacecraft weighing
planets.
thousands of
Planets
tons
do
can
not
be
have
launched
light
into
of their
space.
own. They
In
get
the
light
20th century, a few countries
photograph
of the
Earth
world
taken from
developed space technology
a
and
man-made
sent
satellite
hundreds
from
of
the stars.
spacecraft into
Planets
space.
revolve around
Our
a
country
star
is well known
even
for the
as they
development of
rotate
its space
around
launch
themselves.
technology. Some spacecraft remain in space, some are brought back to Earth, while some land on other planets or
The
satellites.
solar system.
In some missions,
Our
scientists also travel in the
Earth is
spacecraft.
a
They are
planet
called as
gets its light
astronauts.
from the